Welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes to Learn. This is your host, Michael Reisinger. Let's go ahead and get into this. Crucial conversations or critical conversations are defined as something that must be discussed, can't be handled in a text message or an email, and so often people will try to use those mediums to solve really difficult problems or hard disagreements with others. And so I felt motivated after a few personal experiences recently, as well as in my professional background, of all the times where I didn't handle a crucial conversation correctly or appropriately. Or you say, how do you determine whether it was handled appropriately or correctly? And I'd say, if respect wasn't the foundation, or honoring of the relationship with the person wasn't the foundation, I didn't execute that conversation well. Something to understand is that I don't know, and of course there's probably a few exceptions to this, but there are not many people in this world that wake up wanting to be pissed off at their coworkers or their neighbors or whomever, and understanding that people generally want to go through their day, feel good about what they do, and get along with people as much as possible. That foundation, knowing that people are people, and people are very complex, and we don't always know all of the factors that made a person who they are, the experiences and how they've responded to that. So if we need to have a crucial conversation, is a two-dimensional form of communication the best for handling that? Probably not. And what I mean by two-dimensional is a text message, for example. This is text that is sent from the comfort of a screen, goes over, it's two-dimensional instead of three-dimensional because people can't see my face. They can't infer any sarcasm or my intent or my heart in what I typed when I send it to them. So if it's something that's important, using an email or a text right off the bat, it's destined for failure. So I think having a three-dimensional conversation, and I do believe if a phone call has to happen, even though we can't see the face, we can still hear the person on the other line. That's going to be really important. Now, that demonstrates a level of respect as well, that you're willing to work a disagreement out or talk about a challenge with somebody over the phone, real time. Three-dimensional isn't possible. Phones are great for that, or a video call. Another thing that I've learned about going through crucial conversations is making the conversation about the issue and separating that from the person, so that when you approach them in that conversation, it doesn't come off as a personal attack, but really separating the issue. So, for example, an employee is being late frequently. We don't know what's causing that, okay? Let's make it about them being late, not on time. This is a job expectation. How can we fix that problem? Not how can we fix them, but how can we fix that problem so that they can start showing up on time? Getting reports in by a certain date. Maybe there's factors. Maybe there's a lot of manual work that is required by somebody, and they're starting to have task overflow or change fatigue or something in the organization. Let's make it about the challenge itself. If we can separate that from the person, we're really honoring that relationship, and then we're just simply talking about an issue that's coming up. I think that's a great way to sort of take on crucial conversations. And then I think as well, we need to make sure that we are the type of people and leaders that are able to be challenged, that we can accept when somebody questions our authority or questions why a decision was made or why a change is coming out in our company. We need to be able to respond to those people and really make it about the resistance, not about the person. Making it about the issue or the blocker there that's causing that resistance to change in an organization really helps you manage the actual change, and understanding that people want to get through that. So remember, don't bring a 3D topic into a two-dimensional communication medium. Remember to subscribe, rate, share, and support the podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. Thanks.